And we start tonight at 5 with new details in the case of two murdered USF students. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay News. I'm Courtney Robinson.
And I'm Frank Wiley. Prosecutors deciding if they will pursue the death penalty against the man accused of stabbing and killing the victims. At a hearing today, defense attorneys agreeing to have the suspect stay in jail. This as his case continues. Loved ones of the victims, Zamil Lehman and Nahida Brishti, watch from the gallery. And 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Kristen Barbarisi was in court and joins us live.
And Kristen, attorneys for Hisham Abu Garbi did not fight keeping him in jail.
That's right. In fact, the suspect didn't even appear in court today. He was just represented by his public defender, and the defense waived the motion for pretrial detention hearing, so that means he will stay behind bars for the duration of the case. The hearing itself was actually very brief. The judge just imposed that motion for no bond during the case. Abu Garbi is facing several charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder. About a dozen of the friends of the victims filled the courtroom, and they told me they're here not only because they loved these two, but because their families back in Bangladesh can't be here, so they plan to be at every hearing.
We are shocked that the place that is our safe place, our home, our own rooms, our own kitchens, they were murdered there.
The next step in the process is that our prosecutors will take his case before a grand jury. I believe that that's going to happen next Thursday, May 7th. And at that point, we anticipate that the jury will return a true bill. He'll be indicted, and then the process will go. He'll get an arraignment date.
Nahida and Zamil's friends also told me that they have asked the university to award them both their degrees that they had worked so hard for. And the state's attorney, Susie Lopez, talked to me after today's hearing. She said she is still weighing the facts of the case to decide if she plans to seek the death penalty. She also was going to call the victims' families in Bangladesh after today's hearing to update them on these court proceedings. Frank and Courtney.
And Kristen, we know that they've been in touch with those families. I know you've spoke with the family as well today. It's important to find out if they also are in support of going after the death penalty here.
Yeah, I talked with Zamil's brother today, and the families both support the death penalty in this case. His brother also told me that they have faith in the justice system, and they've had really good communication with prosecutors here. And I'm actually going to have more from my conversation with Zamil's brother coming up at 6 o'clock. But for now, live outside the courthouse in Tampa, Kristen Barbarisi, 10 Tampa Bay News.